to another edition of the Morning Edge. DeadPresPicks joined by SlopRules. Happy Monday. Got some Monday night football for you all today. That's what we're going to get into on the show. John, how was the weekend?
Matt, I hit probably what a lot of people are going to call the greatest bet of all time. Saturday on my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Bo Nix, over 279.5 yards. Ask me how many yards he passed for.
How many yards did he pass for?
280.
Wow.
You can't hit a better bet.
Draw it up there.
Like, yeah, we got full game entertainment out of that bet.
The whole game.
Yep, the whole time. Again, the greatest bet of all time. So, so to answer your question, I had a fantastic weekend.
That's amazing.
Unbelievably good. Like,
yeah,
the greatest bet of all time is what we're talking about here.
Okay, yeah. I had a pretty good college day. Texas let me down late night. Thought that
they were bad.
That was a weird line, you know.
That was a weird team. What did they do? Like, what happened?
It makes sense.
I thought the TCU kid was going to throw all over them because they were going to score on TCU.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there was like 5 points the whole game.
Yeah, and they just did not do any of that.
Yeah, that game
that stunk.
Live up to the hype, sadly.
You know what that led me to, though? The Arizona kid, because I was having birthday beers, and I want to stay up later. The Arizona kid, the quarterback, 300 plus 128. So people say you shouldn't chase your losses, but I say, what if you do and it wins? Is that smart?
Something great can happen. And
and great stuff did happen because I found out the next day when I woke up that the kid did throw for over 300 yards.
That's a great feeling. When you wake up to a winning bet, nothing's better.
Yeah, I wanted to watch the whole game, but I got tired.
Yeah, they're a little older. You know.
Yeah, I'm old. You know, what do you want me to do? That's what old people do. They sleep.
No problem. How about your NFL Sunday? Any cool bets that we?
The Colts -2.5 plus 210 or 215. Yeah. Yep. I just felt like Saturday was gonna inch a speech those guys before the game, and then we're talking about the Raiders. I mean, Josh McDaniels is never gonna hold up to an inch of speech. Mm-hmm. So that felt like free money, and it was because the Raiders did not hold up.
Now, did you see Derek Carr? He was crying after the game.
I mean, I don't blame the guy.
Yeah,
I'd be crying too if I played for them.
Yeah, you kind of felt bad for him. I was like,
I was like, damn, man. Usually you don't want to see grown men crying on TV, but it was that one was like, man, I'm kind of with you on that. I'm still not sure who I side with here. Yeah. The guys that cry and not cry, but that one, I'm kind of I felt sympathetic a little bit. I think that's the word, or empathetic. Well, one of those I felt.
One of the words. Yeah. We felt whatever.
I felt something. I felt something
for him.
And I felt good that he was the guy that the Colts beat by at least 3.
Exactly. So that's a great feeling. Then for me, got a Packers comeback, got a little cover there. That was nice. They looked good.
Yeah. That game was over, and then it was not over.
It was not over.
Just like the Bills.
The big Bills game was insane.
That's the same thing. That was crazy.
I live bet the Bills personally, and I was feeling great. I was like, they're minimally gonna I didn't think they were gonna kick and tie it because that's not a Josh Allen thing to do.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna score a touchdown and win.
He threw it to the wrong team. So
well, I mean, there's 2 teams you can throw it to, and he picked the wrong one.
So,
he had a 50-50 shot on that one.
Pretty good primetime game. Niners and Chargers. I don't know if you watched it much.
Kind of. I watched the second half.
It was better than what we've seen this year.
I wanted them to score a touchdown at the end, and they kind of screwed me because I had over 27 for the Niners, and they didn't score on that first drive, and so they kicked it, and I was like they never kick it anymore. No coach ever kicks it from the 1 anymore. They do, and then sure enough, I was like, that's bad.
Yeah, I had the Chargers plus 7.5, so I kind of got lucky at the end because I was why didn't I still don't know why they didn't score a touchdown, but we'll take it. I mean, I guess they wanted to bleed clock, and maybe Shanahan bet the Chargers. You know,
I was shocked. I was like, just score a touchdown right here. You're inside the 5. Even now, it's not time to get cute. They're not going to catch up.
Right,
teams the over.
Don't score on first and second. Make you use the timeout, then score. They just don't score. So I don't know. Maybe a little weird, but tonight we got Monday Night Football back. My Eagles will be hosting the Washington Commanders. Heavy favorites, minus 10.5 right now, looking to keep their undefeated record on the line. John, we just got a couple props for the people today. We'll start with yours. What are you looking at?
Yeah, so you got to keep in mind that, no offense, this game kind of sucks. I wasn't that happy. You as a fan, you're good.
Yeah.
You can watch this from, a fan's perspective and be fine. But I'm a gambler. So, and I'm only watching it for gambling purposes. Because we all know at the end of the day, the bridge that connects the life that you currently lead to the one that you want is called gambling. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally like why we're watching sports. So I'm going to go Jahan Dotson over 21.5 receiving yards because I feel like that could last the whole game. Even though in 3 of the 4 games he's played this season, he's gotten this on 1 catch. So that kind of stinks. Like, let's say they'll have Slay covering McLaurin in the first half and Heineke doesn't want to go there. All the attention's on that guy, and then this guy slips out for 30 yards, and then your bet's over, and so is your night. So that could happen, and I'll apologize in advance if it does. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm doing what I can here, but I just feel like the Eagles are going to kick their ass, and they're going to have to throw the whole time in the second half, and we could get this. If we need to get it on 2 catches, we can. If we need to get on 1, we could. There's a lot of outs for us.
Yeah, there's a lot of different possibilities.
Yeah, even though the kid is coming back for the first time, like he hadn't played in 5 games. I bet you they play him. Those guys are so cautious with these rookies, these young guys, that he's ready probably.
He's kind of a local guy too, so he's Penn State. He grew up in New York, so maybe he's fired up. Probably got some family at the game. So
and nobody's ever gonna want to disappoint their family.
No, nobody wants to do that. I like that play. So I'm gonna go a little bit opposite, but same thought, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna say the Eagles are gonna be up big, so they're gonna be running where the Commanders are gonna be throwing. So I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts over 40.5 minus 110. This is a DraftKings sportsbook right now. We always say, John, what is the most dangerous kind of gambler? It's one who's due, right?
It's due. Yeah, that's by far. And that to be honest with you, I don't think that's going to change anytime soon.
Ever. I never think. So Hurts has gone under this the last 4 weeks. The last time he went over this was October 9th against the Cardinals. So, October 9th was more than a month ago. So, he's due. Exactly. He's more than due. This guy's ready to go. I agree with John. I think the Eagles – and the one thing with the Eagles that they always do, they blow you out in the first half. They'll be up.
Yep. They're front runners.
It'll get close because they're just going to run the game, try to run out the clock. I think Hurts is able to get over this number, 40.5. Not asking a ton here. His attempts have been there 2 of the last 3 games. So he's had 9 attempts in 2 of the last 3. Just hasn't really got the yards. Only 23, 27, and then against Pittsburgh, just 10 yards. So
didn't he run all over these guys one time though?
They played. Now he only had 20 the first time, but
he should have run all over them.
He had 9 attempts, so the attempts were there.
He was throwing all over him last time. Didn't he have 340?
Yeah, the throw.
Yeah, so they're gonna fix that. Like how can you run for yards if you throw for 340?
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? There's only so many yards you're gonna get.
Yeah, there's only so many yards allowed.
Yeah.
So it was almost he don't want to use all of them up running.
Exactly.
Use them passing methods. So smart. I like the over here with Hurts. I think we're in a good spot, game script wise, to get him over this number. So that's gonna be my prop going over. I like the Dotson over. Kind of thinking the other way. Washington's gonna be down, trying to throw themselves back into the game.
They're gonna have to. And they're not gonna pay attention to him. They're gonna be all over McLaurin. Watch.
I think we cash both of these.
Oh, easily. It could happen in the first half. So if that happens, we're sorry.
Yes.
We tried. You know what I mean?
We don't want to ruin your night. We want you to stay entertained.
For the entire time and not just the first half. But
hopefully Hurts and doesn't do this in the first half. It's close and maybe it could be like a Bo Nix experience.
Yes, dude. That you can't beat that. That's literally unbeatable.
I can't believe that happened. Yeah, that's still.
Dude, I saw it too. I was like, man, the last guy catches the pass. I'm like, yeah, for 12 yards. I'm doing the math in my head, but again, I had some birthday beers, so the math, was highly questionable.
A little slow.
And I was like, wait, is that 280? So I'm just waiting just to see what they have officially. You know what I mean? Because it did come up on the screen and it said 280. I was just like, man,
wow,
this is the best birthday gift I could have ever got.
That's unbelievable. That's I'm very happy for you. So great weekend there. Looking forward to a great night here. If you want to throw in a little parlay, we recommend doing that as well on these props. Get them a little same gamer. And that's going to be it, John, for us on this Monday. But the cool thing, we'll be back here same time tomorrow, so you don't have to wait that long.
Can't wait.
Hopefully,
it's like 24 hours.
Exactly, not even. So just wait for us to be here then. Hope you all have a great Monday. See you tomorrow. Let's cash in.